Get wrecked! Yes! Oh my god, we killed an SCP! Hello everybody, and welcome back for some more SCP Nukalypse. Today, we got a bit cornered last time in the last episode by 096, so I'm hoping that today we're going to kind of pace through the first floor a little bit and have a bit more time to spend exploring the second floor. I know there are 3 floors in this game, so it'll be interesting to kind of go through them and just kind of see what the gimmick is with every single one. I did freak out a little bit, so, you know, that was my bad, but hopefully the next time I see 096, it's going to be nothing but revenge. Once I get my hands on a Glock, definitely do with that. Alright, so we got to pace it here. We do have 15 minutes until the deadly gas is released. I think it's 15. I'm on Euclid difficulty, so it's probably maybe more like 10 minutes. I know if we go all the way over to Keter difficulty, it gets really bad when we go down to 5 minutes before the deadly gas comes in. So we have 4 key cards to collect on this floor. The first key card seems to always be... Oh, Jesus, that guy's so loud. First key card seems to always be located around 173's lair, so it's not too bad. We just have to go find 173's cell, hopefully before he gets unleashed. There is a random time limit before 173 kind of gets released into the world. This is definitely 173's, like, play floor, so, like, he seems to be the main antagonist of the floor. I've kind of got a theory that the main antagonist, there's going to be a main antagonist on each floor. So the first floor will kind of be 173's lair, second floor will kind of be, all about 096, I'm thinking, and then maybe on the third floor we get introduced to maybe the Plague Doctor or 106, one of the two, and that's kind of like their domain. So it will be interesting. Definitely interesting for sure. I'm hoping this is going to be 173. Here we go. So if my theory holds true, here we go, the keycard. There's always a keycard by 173. Okay, maybe there's not. Close by. In this sort of region, there is always a keycard. There's always a keycard. That's my theory. I've had enough time to think about this game during the little break that we had, so I'll be interested. I'm going to try to get through floor 1 as quick as possible, but if anybody actually wants to see a bit more in depth of floor 1, maybe get some first impressions, I do have another video on this, one of my sort of first impressions, so I recommend jumping into that. I'll leave a link for those down in the description, or if I'm feeling really brave, it'll ping up down on the top here. So, first keycard. Come on. Oh, here I go trying to sell the game and I don't even know where the flipping first keycard is. 173 might be coming out here. Gotta be close. His cell's not too bad at the moment. We don't really know how the containment breach is caused yet. And to be fair, the containment breach hasn't even happened. Ah! Don't worry, I got you covered. You ready? Got my gun. Will do. See you, friend. Pop! If anything, keeps him quiet. Ooh. What do we got? Class C. Brilliant. Okay, so we found the first key card. That's exactly what we need. We've got a gas mask and a torch. I think it's torch or gun. Which, judging by the fact that the gun has completely disappeared, it's gonna be gun. It's fine. A bit of torch. You know what I mean? Whoa, this guy is like, what is this position? He had a little scratch before he died, that's for sure. Little itch. I get it. We all have that. So now that we've got the Class C personnel, we want to be looking out for the Researcher's keycard. Researcher's keycard will be in one of the SCP cells, I believe. Again, this is just like all from theories of the last 50 minutes that I spent running around the facility. But I'm thinking if we can get in here, which we can't. Well, maybe I need the keycard in my hand. Nope. Alright, so back to the drawing board. We need to find the Researcher's keycard. I do think it is going to be in one of the cells. Class C personnel has to get us in one of the doors, and I know D classes are typically the ones that go into the cells, so surely you'd hope that like a C class, the one up from D class, would allow us to do that, but, I mean, who are we to argue? We get to go through this door instead, so maybe the keycard's in this region. You never know. Again, going to be probably, like, I was hoping this was going to be a bit quick, but if it's not, then I will be cutting the footage quite heavily. Well, get me there. Quite heavily to make it to the second floor. Oh, we've made it to 372, so hopefully, yes. So I've got a feeling that the Researcher's keycard, yes, there it is. It's going to be in here. I think sometimes if we're lucky, there'll be a gun in here. It's kind of sad that so far Nukalypse hasn't had a use for guns. They're not very good at doing anything really. They don't kill nothing or nothing. But we swap out our keycard for the Researchers, and then all we got to do now is find the remaining 2 keycards. The last one we always know is in the guard room. I mean, I say I know, I don't know, but I hope. I pray every day of my life, praying that it's in the guard's room. Haven't bumped into 173 yet. I'm quite happy with that. Although, judging by that ding-dong noise... Oh, okay, so this is our way out. We gotta remember that. That's on the EX wing, short for... or XB, so we'll go for X box. We've got to get to X box through HT21, heart attack. Brilliant stuff. Ah, but on the other side it's a HC. How are we ever meant to find our way through this? Your guess is as good as mine. So, you might ask what I'm doing right now. And starting to panic. Getting a little bit lost. Already. Every time. We've made it back to 173. That's quite good. I think 012 might have something good in it. We are a researcher now, so researchers typically do research. Especially on 012, which I never really got to read up on. So I'm going to do that quite now. SCP-012 is to be kept in a darkened room at all times. If the object is exposed to light or seen by personnel using a light frequency other than infrared, remove personnel for mental health screening and immediate physical. Object is to be encased in an iron-shielded box suspended from the ceiling with a minimum clearance of 2.5 meters from the floor, walls, and any openings. Okay, so if the object is exposed to light, remove for mental health screening. So basically, we're not allowed to shine our torch on it, I think is what's going on here. Maybe opening the doorway as well lets light leech come in, so that could also be a problem, but we do upgrade our key card, which is all we really need here. What is that shuffly noise? I think this controls the SCP's containment seems to be active. So it's suspended from the ceiling, there it is. And as long as we don't shine our torch on it, we're okay. It's coming down. Alright, so here's 012. I remember from SCP Containment Breach that there was like a sheet music that you could activate before and it would kill you. But that was like way, way back. All the way back on the first days of it being like in early access. Oh dear. Don't finish it. What are you doing? No! God damn it! I didn't shine nothing or nothing on you! No! Stop it! Save yourself! You do have the choice. Look at my health, it's going down. Are you kidding? Am I just gonna stay here forever? There's gotta be a way out. There's gotta be a way out. There's gotta be a way out. Spam something. Stop it. Stop it. Nah, I can't get through to him. I don't know what to do. I could give him some pills. Mate, you wanna buy some pills? You wanna buy some pills? I know! So give up! Ah. Got us. It got us. You died, really? Yep. Yep. That was my bad. Agreed. But, yeah, I know curiosity kills the cat, but sometimes the cat's got a point, you know? Sometimes you gotta know. For science. And, you know, the SCP layer, or the SCP Foundation is all about the science. So, I feel like I'm slightly justified here. The theory holds true though, right? Like, you kind of get where I'm coming from. So the first keycard is always nearby of 173. The time that we found it, it wasn't. What is this? There you go. Okay, so maybe it's just out in the world somewhere. The second keycard is into one of the SCP containment, like areas that the card opens. So there's probably no point in us going over here, especially with 173 still tucked away. We do get a gas mask, which is going to be useful when we hit the second floor. So not too sad about that. 173 still shut in his bay, and you know what? I'm going to slow him down a little bit. I mean, he can open doors, which sucks, but it will slow him down a tiny bit, you know? He's still got to get his little stubby hands over to the console and smack that button, so keeps him busy, just a tiny bit. Just a teeny weeny bit. Don't worry, I'm here for you again. Pop! Moving on. So it's like that. Do you hear that scream? That was him. He screamed before coming. Like, as soon as I pointed the gun, it was like, roar! Love it. Moving through the laboratory. It's like Danger Zone. Flying through the facility. Wait, what was that on the back wall? That's the right way to go. Why did I just run past that? What am I doing? Here we go. Beep. So we're now into the other zone. This zone typically holds the other keycard in it. Maybe it's still in the sheet music zone. In fact, it wasn't. It was down by that dude. Here we are, this guy, 372, the guy that always appears in the corner of your eye. I wonder if he actually exists in the game or if it's just his cell. So far, I've never encountered the dude, but who am I to argue, you know? We do have a Glock. Should probably keep it out, just in case. Gotta love it when you can just shoot up an SCP. Not that it does anything, but it makes you feel a little bit better. A little bit of that power play just before. So EXB we know is the way out, right? Agreed. Cool. That's good to know. I'm starting to recognize things, you know? The door EXB, near heart attack, next to healthy crisps. Boom. See? It's this sort of like memorization that people like memorize what cards have been played in a poker game or something, you know? It's all about giving a little story to everything to help you get your way around. I haven't actually ever put it into a practice before, but now that I'm doing it here, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So we need to go and find the music room, where the music man is, who comes from down our way. But what he can play is the Symphony of Death, and that's definitely something we don't want to be near. Especially not if you're playing Hinge, that's for sure. Symphony of Death was definitely the ruin of me a couple of times. For sure. Made it back to O12. Sweet. So, we're not going to say hello this time, we're just going to get the key card and get the absolute F out of here. So now that we've got it, and we don't listen to its calls, we don't want to finish the sheet music, we don't care about you, we're going to get back to that security room, which I should just retrace my steps because I like literally went past it. So, I will retrace my steps. Made it. So, we punch our way through. That's the wrong button. There we go. Sweet! Grab the key card. This is the one we need to get out. We got Mr. Hacky Computer Man. Definitely the cause of the escape. We've definitely got the whole Master Mass, intelligent AI, breaking them all out, causing problems. Unless maybe he also was released in the containment breach. I don't know. Story's a bit thin at the moment. Or at least it's thin on the first floor, but could get better as we go along. What is it? Oh, could be this way. Heart attack. Probably not. The trouble is, like, it's the numbers as well. The numbers are really the ones that you want to, you know, pay attention to, and they're the ones that I definitely don't pay attention to. So, the acronyms are definitely not optimal, but you'll see we've made it to Healthy Crisps, which behind it is heart attack. What is that noise? Oh, we've reached the death chamber. 10 minutes? Oh, wrong button. Don't care, because we are out of here. Finally, we've made it. We've got content. We've got a video. We're going to do it. We've got content, boys and girls. Made it to floor 2. Okay, so this is where the money's at. So what I believe was happening is that 096 is down here. And if I remember rightly, 096, like, he doesn't like to be looked at, right? And the first thing I did in the last video was stare him right in the face, point my gun into his eyeballs, and just absolutely tear into him. Kill it, kill it, kill it! Which, now that I think about it, you know, looking back, wasn't the best thing that I could have done. But, here he is. Mr. AI. He's not even plugged in, is he? His cable's out, so I don't even know how he's getting local power. Because the instructions to keep him stored is to, like, strictly not plug him into the mains, because if he can get into the mains or the main internet, he escapes. He goes everywhere. I think this is 106, right? Or is that the mannequin dude? Oh, don't know. Can't see from my angle. It's kind of a bit of a weird filter. I want my gun out, just for safety. And for those wondering, this one's 079. So 096 is definitely going to be around here somewhere, which I'm a little bit nervous about, for sure. Kind of a little bit scared, but as long as I keep my point of vision relatively low, then I can hopefully turn around and not come face to face with him. Ooh. Oh, right, okay. I can solve this. We got ourselves a gas mask, we can make it through. So it would be interesting to know if we could get through here without the gas mask, right? Or if that was just going to take our health down. Our health is quite low, actually, so we definitely lost health somehow. Ooh, Plague Doctor, 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 Plague Doctor! How about a gun to your face? That's most effective, my friend. He does not want to go down without a fight, that's for sure. I'm hoping I can take out at least one SCP. Get wrecked! Yes! Oh my god, we killed an SCP! Successfully terminated. Cause my gun to your face! We killed one! We finally killed one! I haven't played SCP Laboratory, so that is the first time I have ever been able to shoot an SCP in the face, and I can tell you, it feels good. What is going on? I think we just got by a... Oh boy.
Guys, come on.
I don't know which way, 1 of 4.
Guys?
This way. Not this way. No! How was I meant to know where he was? I saw nothing. Okay, so we're on the final sprint. We're off to 2nd floor. That's where the money's at. We can kill the Plague Doctor. That's all I care about. We're not allowed to look at 096. I think that was our mistake last time. We just can't look at 096, but we can absolutely go ham on the Plague Doctor. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And I think 106 caught us last time, which is why we died. Because I got my 1 in 4 chance wrong. But what can you do? What can you do? Here we go, here we go, here we go. So there's probably no point going into 079 anymore. He's just there for fun, I think. Just to kind of like see what's going on, have a bit of fun. I understand that. Sometimes you do, like not every SCP is going to be useful. And that makes sense. Some SCPs are just in the facility to be researched on, and they're not necessarily part... What have I done? I've just gone into square. They're not there to be researched on during a containment breach, nor will they provide them to be useful. I mean, that particular one was probably useful in opening the cells, but in terms of his usefulness, to me, he's just a pain in the backside, really. So this is 096 lair. That much we know. And we can get through with our keycard. And we are now... Like, I'm going to seal the door. That should stop the Plague Doctor getting through. Won't stop 106, but it will stop the Plague Doctor. And now we just have to kind of... We're in the lion's den with 096 here. So... We'll kind of sneak through every door. We'll take it easy. We don't want to go with direct eye contact, because if we get caught off guard, it's game over really quick. Like, really quick. So the goal today is literally just to get to floor number 3. And if I can get to floor number 3, then I'll be happy. So I have no idea what this is. Oh! Is this the vending machine? This sounds like the vending machine. Yeah! SCP-294. So this guy, you can request any liquid drink that you could ever think of. Anything you could ever desire in liquid form, he will provide. You can, like, ask for your friend's blood, and the machine will find a way to extract it out of your friend and serve it to you in a hot cup of coffee. I could enter text. What should we enter? I would like a cup of... I don't know. Oh, this is so hard. Can I have 096, please? 096 blood. Spence. Not enough coins? Oh. I was hoping if we got 096 blood, we might be able to just kill him outright. And I'm not quite sure what the like Soviet calling is for the machine, but there you go. Lockdown. Very interesting. We're finding some new SCPs. I'm enjoying it, honestly. It's really good fun. It's definitely, like, the first impressions are quite rough, because you don't really know what to expect. What is this room? You don't really know what to expect, but now that I'm in the facility, you know, I've got my gun in my hand. I'm getting my bearings slowly, and I get to just kind of chill. Figure out where some of these, like, who some of these SCPs are. I am enjoying it. So...
It's just
the SCP dudes, they've entered the facility. So they're here to kind of clean up the mess. Does that mean I have to go up against them as well? Are we going to get SCP facilities coming down while I'm trying to go up? That would be pretty sweet. We got another door here that's unlocked. So we'll go take a look. Ah, side rooms. There's another Glock. Ooh, what's that? 9mm ammo. 60. Yes. Okay, so ammo and guns are different, and you can't pick up guns to get ammo. Makes sense. So I guess every gun is just not loaded. I don't think there's anything else here. You know what? Packing the torch would be useful, but at the same time, if we can't have a gun and a torch, like, you've got to take a gun. It's what the game's about. It's what we're here for. It's what everyone's here for. It's what I'm here for. Okay, we'll try this room. No. Access required. But not this access. So there is an extra access card on this floor. Ah, and here I thought we'd get something different to do. I don't mind the fetch keycard stuff, but like, there's a lot of fetch keycard stuff in horror games. That's all you do. You collect the green keycard to collect the blue keycard to collect the yellow keycard, and then the game ends. Fairly standard stuff. We didn't get a gas mask this time, which is quite rough. But we'll just have to kind of cope. So I'm hoping I can sprint through this. Oh, that drains your health fast. Whoa. So we need the gas mask. It's a must. Okay, we get the gas mask this time, but we don't get a gun, but it's not too bad because there's guns everywhere. It's interesting that every time you play the game, you get a different D-class number. So there's not a main character, you just, you're given a random character. You are a random D-class for the run. Which is interesting. It means you don't get too attached to your characters, you can kind of just throw them away. But that's kind of what D-class are for, right? You just throw them under the bus, watch them get hit, have a little chuckle. Move on in the name of science. So, looking for that keycard. I guess we can look. The fact that it's like surrounded by gas makes me think that the keycard sometimes could be in here. So it's definitely worth having a look for, just in case. But then, like if it is in here, it's just ridiculous because, like, there's so much gas. There's no way you'd see it. So I guess we'll just move on. If we have the commander key card, what are we going to look for next? Like A class? A plus class? They seem to have a thing with the player always going left around the facility. The first floor is all like it follows a very left motion. So if in doubt when you're playing this game, always go left. So I will attempt to look for the keycard in here before I then escape. We don't have a gun. But we don't need a gun, because 096 is going to absolutely whoop us if we try to throw a gun at him. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to go left. If in doubt, I'm going to head left. Until I find 096, then I'm going to find the nearest exit and absolutely peg it towards it. A little bit conscious. Little bit conscious. With every door we open, he's going to spring. Because he's released, he's on the walk. Like he's having a he's not sat down on the floor like he was in Containment Breach. He's having a casual walk. Okay, here we go. So we just let him pass, right? Oh. Don't look at him. Let him pass. He's very upset. I understand. It's been a long day. What? I looked at you briefly, my friend. Okay. He just wants a hug. I get it. Like, we all need a hug sometimes. Coming in. He's coming in. We gotta find this keycard and get out of here fast. Is he still here? Man, he was so close to us. He was so close. I thought we were goners. Yes. So we've successfully juked. Ooh, security office. 096. And that better be a big old keycard.
Shit, this is bad. The light containment security crew aren't responding. It's only a matter of time before the breach reaches us. Hope to God the SFU and MTF are prepared for a hell of a fight.
It's my, like, dramatic. What? Close that door. .096 is going mental. Wait, does looking at pictures of him also count? You've got to be kidding. Oh my god. Jesus Christ! No! This damn floor! Alright, that's gonna do it here for today. We will get to floor 3 whether it kills me. which it has killed me a lot, but we'll get to floor 3. So that's definitely going to do it here for today, but we will definitely be attempting this again. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, then be sure to go down below. Again, if you haven't seen the series yet, there is the first video, so I'll leave the link down into a playlist that I'll be putting together so that you can check out the videos as they come out, and obviously the later ones as well, so make sure that you follow that playlist. And other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again. So until then, goodbye!